McLaren driver Daniel Ricciardo has missed preseason testing in Bahrain. Alpine have announced that Oscar Piastri will be available for McLaren should Daniel Ricciardo fail to run at the Bahrain Grand Prix next week after the Aussie testing positive for COVID. It was announced on Friday that Ricciardo had tested positive for COVID-19, having felt unwell the past few days. Ricciardo has been unable to run in any of the preseason tests in Bahrain this week and now won't be able to get back in the car until the season opener next week at the earliest. McLaren have opted against promoting reserve drivers to fill in for Ricciardo in preseason testing, with Lando Norris taking on the full 3 days. They have opted against hiring their own reserve driver for over a year now, sharing the same pool as Mercedes. It means Stoffel Van Dorn and Nick de Vries are both in contention to drive for McLaren should they be needed, but they now have another driver available to step in should Ricciardo be unable to race next weekend. Alpine announced on Saturday that they would be willing to allow Piastri to join their F1 rivals. The statement read, "In the spirit of offering maximum racing opportunities to our stable of young talent, we have agreed that McLaren may call upon BWT Alpine F1 team reserve driver Oscar Piastri in the event one of their drivers is unable to race. Oscar will remain fully contracted to Alpine, and we will retain first option on his services. Piastri may have to wait for his chance in F1 though, as Ricciardo is expected to be out of isolation in time for the first race of the season." McLaren team boss Andreas Seidel also confirmed that Paul di Resta was also an option if Ricciardo was unable to drive. "I am confident he will be fit again next weekend," Seidel said. "He is feeling better already. But as we know, it simply takes a few days until you are fully back in good shape. Obviously, in terms of reserve drivers, it is similar to previous years. We have an agreement with Mercedes to share reserve drivers. We have also Paul di Resta, similar to last year, on standby in case it is needed, but again, expect Daniel to be back in good shape next week." I am like